So yeah, this is one of the side arms for the Puarenga stream. I think there was buddleia and bits and pieces like that through here before. Other basic fronds and bits and pieces, but it's been a bit crushed back. Had some manuka planted around here. Other bit of native. But yeah, predominantly you can kind of see the needles on the ground from these pine trees around, making the ground a little bit acidic. So probably quite good. Able to hold back the weeds a bit, give the natives a chance to grow. So the council pump for the local water supply. It's the sound you can hear. Some more manuka, flax, cabbage trees. So this is a spring system. I'm not too sure of its elevation exactly. I will find that out. I'm wondering how the majority of the spring runs. Obviously the council's pulling a bit of water off there, and then just through this whole pretty nice valley. It's top end of maybe the pipe just through there. A lot of animals going through on the side through there. Just sort of see the tracks appearing as you go past. Yeah, probably a catchment bit there with a pump to grab the water from here. So yeah, more manuka plantings. I've caught pigs in the forest before. But yeah, just to the other part, if you do to get a pig, bit of watercress. So yeah, beautiful valley up here. Hey dog. So yeah, looks like animals are getting through here. Looks a bit boggy. I can't imagine any humans would be wanting to go through there. Dog's just gone up a little bit higher. But yeah, that goes up to Ring Road, and you pass through Ring Road, and this gully continues on and into Rocky Horror. So yeah, nice little mixture of trees here. We've got some eucalypts, redwoods just around the corner. I'm not sure what sort of piney things those are, but it's lovely. Birds flying around. Beautiful part of the forest. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, so these tracks, definitely animal tracks, not many humans. A little bit of scratching over the top. Yeah, She can get pretty dry in the forest. Stream down below there. Yeah, so the animals have to come frequently to water sources like this, top on up, and yeah, so also, you know, there's some waterways and rivers that are natural boundaries for the pests, and other things are attractants. So we know, for example, potentially a dry summertime, you know, would want to make sure that we there's Dilla with the possum. If you heard that bark, sounds like it's already up a tree. He's not moving too much. But yeah, if it's summertime and, you know, there's not much water sources, so hopefully this summer we'll have quite a dry one, then you know that there's going to be a lot of animals down here. Knowing there's going to be a dry summer, should definitely put a few more traps around here. You know, obviously away from the water, up in there. The animals won't be around here, and if they are, maybe they need to be disturbed and pushed out of this area, pushed away from this area, and then allow the traps around the outside of this area to work appropriately, and bordering it with sort of thicker trap lines extending backwards and extending through where the water supply is. So yeah, just some thoughts about, you know, the topography and sort of physical features of the land that you can utilize in various different ways, depending, you know, this is just a random walk in a random place. Just my thoughts for the day. Yeah, it's awfully lovely in here though, eh? We are very lucky. Now, I wouldn't say the council would be that happy having people wandering through this area. Nice to have a big native buffer. You know, my thoughts go to pest-proof fences and, you know, maybe pushing the trees back another 50 meters or so, you know, away from there, increasing the native planting, you know, really beautifying this area. I wouldn't want too many people in here, and like I said before, the council probably wouldn't be happy with too many humans in here, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be proactive in trapping pests in this area, particularly that it is acting as a water source. So there's various places like this around the place that could be considered a hot spot for traps. So let's have a wee think about it and see what we can do. All right, time to carry on. Another one of our amazing natural resources here in Rotorua, here in the Whakarewarewa State Forest. Beautiful Hemo Springs. Not sure what volume of water this pumps out per day, but man, she certainly is nice. It's about 6 foot to 8 foot deep with the spring system right at the back there. Bloody gorgeous.